It's time to disconnect the garden hose and hook up the barrel with the pump setup. Winter's coming fast and that water line outside is going to freeze. So this right here is just an RV water pump so that when I turn on the tap, the pump turns on and it feeds me water. And this is just a small electric water heater, about 4 gallons. The drain's just hooked up to a sump pump hose into a dug pit with some rocks in it. It's currently hooked up to be fed from the garden hose, which splits off to the hot water tank and the cold line on the tap. All I've got to do is disconnect it here, connect this to this end, and then connect my new hose going from here into the water barrel. All right, so I've got all my connections made. I've switched over this, and the other hose is going into the barrel now, and I've plugged in my pump. So now everything is self-contained into the garage, so nothing will freeze. I've got hot water still, I've got cold water, and it just turns off by turning the tap off. And just because I'm sure I'm going to get a couple comments about this, but I've got the appropriate outlet for a wet location. Last year I only ended up filling this barrel twice over the course of the winter, and I've had quite a bit left by the time I was able to just hook the hose back up. We're always doing something in the garage and getting dirty. There's a couple guinea chicks back there, the dog kennels on the other side here, so washing our hands and not having to go too far to do it is great. And when I need to fill the barrel, I just open up the garage door and run the garden hose that's next to the house over there right inside and fill it up. Even if it's minus 30, it won't make a difference. As the water's moving, it won't freeze. And these are the same barrels that I use to do my maple syrup in. They are food grade 55-gallon drums that I purchased brand new. And I clean and maintain them, so I'm not afraid to consume the water that comes out of them. I'm highly likely going to replicate this setup in the bunkie that I'm renovating in the back property of our field right now. But I'll show you guys that another day.